Welcome back, everybody, to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Madden 20 franchise rebuild. We are indeed going back to the playoffs this year with a 10-5 record right now, and we'll play our last game today against Carolina, see the final playoff picture, and check out all the stats and fun stuff at the season's conclusion. Thank you all for the support lately. It's been nice to get back to this series and to get through almost another season. Jesse Reyes is set to join us soon, but I'm not going to rush him back, and he will not be the starter when he does return. That will instead be Ronald Jones, who has proven to be more effective in recent games, including a big 130-plus yard rushing episode last time out. We're going to do some defensive upgrades, it looks like, to begin this episode, and Vita Vea is up first. I do want to keep him a scheme-fit run stopper. I need to make sure this run stopping is ready for the postseason, and Vita Vea is easily our best run defender. And then there's Will Wilds, who just became a scheme-fit, 79 overall, 6 ratings going up. Ones across the board, I'll take it. And then Vernon Hargreaves, along with Will Tate. Thankfully, the defense has gotten healthier as the season has gone on. Ooh, a speed upgrade here for Hargreaves in addition to the coverage. That's good to see. Will Tate up next. We'll go slot with him. Man and zone are already even, so no need to go there. Speed for him as well in his 3rd season. Jordan Leggett had a touchdown last episode, and I want to keep him a scheme fit. He's been a nice surprise in this series as our 2nd tight end, and he'll continue to play that role hopefully for quite some time. He has the speed and catching blend you look for, and there's not a whole lot else you can ask for at the position. And Reggie Pittman, a 2 overall jump for him as we get 2-man, 2 awareness. Injuries have, of course, been a big story of this year. We're getting healthier right now. Kendrick Bourne returns today. I did put Rashad Perriman on injured reserve last episode. Jesse Reyes will be back very soon. Corey Clement, I could bring him back off of injured reserve, but I've been saving that one opportunity for David Johnson, hopefully later in the postseason. We'll see if that works out for us. And we also lost Jazir Hollis last episode. He was placed on injured reserve. Our first game against the Panthers this year was maybe the worst we've played all year, losing 24-7. Cam Newton is healthy again. The Panthers are very close to making it to the postseason, and I'd like to see if we can hand them a nice defeat today. Although, I think regardless of what happens, there's a good chance either the Saints or the Panthers make the postseason, so there's still a chance we do see a playoff rematch here in the near future. Vernon Hargreaves has his deal up after this year, and right now I'm not sure I want to keep him. We do have Will Wilds and Sean Murphy-Bunting, and then we acquired Tate. So we'll see about Hargreaves when the offseason comes around. For now, I do want to give a 2-year offer to Ben Burr-Kirven, and seeing as how it's my last opportunity, I want to raise the offer a little bit. It's pretty cheap anyway. There's a good chance he's starting for us next season. Oh, and of course, DeMarcus Lodge. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to sign him, or attempt to, like a 3-year contract instead of the 1, and he does sign. So we got him developed a little bit this year, got him the boost to star dev, and now a 3-year contract will keep him on this team going forward. I believe that's the last deal I want to make going into the offseason. I saw this suggested in the comment section. I don't know if there's really anything to it, but it's worth seeing if it's hurting Yannick Ngakoue being on the same side as J.J. Watt. Kush has gotten good production this year, rushing, so we'll just test it out. Even though we're doing a watched game today, it's not going to be simulated or anything. But we will see if this does help Yannick Ngakoue, because I'm out of ideas for turning this season around for him. But that is going to take us to Week 17 and today's matchup with Carolina. I feel like in this series, Carolina's had our number. I know there have been at least 2 games that come to mind where they have thoroughly destroyed us. I think it's time to return the favor. Well, let's get things underway, and we'll see against this tough front 7 if there's a chance we're able to run the ball as effectively as last time out. We throw it to Ronald Jones to start. He loses 3. Jones was one of the stars of last episode, gaining over 130 yards on the ground and giving us one of the best run performances of the entire series. Now it's Sparks dumping it across the middle, and this is O.J. Howard on the reception, making it a 3rd and short. We need a really big day from Mike Evans, like 150 for him to reach 1,000 yards on the season. I believe Godwin needs less than 100, but we're not going any further on this drive as Jones is stopped. Perhaps after this game we can take a look at what Ollie Sparks was able to do this season. As Carolina takes over, Cam Newton back in action, handing this one, but a great stop by Ngakoue. 3 receivers in the game, and they want the screen. No McCaffrey out there. It's Alexander instead, getting the job done. 1st down. They'll head back to the air on 1st and 10. Slant cut. It's DJ Moore. 1st down again. How did I forget? The 1st round bye is possible today for Tampa. We have to keep an eye on what Seattle does down below, but if we win, we're the top seed. If Seattle loses, we're the top seed regardless of what happens in our game. So 3rd and 9 Carolina, they spread this defense out. It's a 6-man pressure, but open over the middle. We gotta make the stop, and we don't until he's inside our 30. MJ Stewart appears to have given that up to Mike Gesicki. Those blitzes are very risky, and now it's a give. Alexander, not much there. If this game starts to get out of hand one way or another, I'll probably begin to pull starters and try to keep us healthy for the playoffs. Good run defense so far out of this team to start. It's 3rd down and long. Trips at the top. Can we get off the field now? Here's Cam. He's going to look outside. It's caught by DJ Moore, and a flag is down. And that's going to be an unnecessary roughness call on our defense. Looks like we're getting a good test here before the postseason begins. 1st and goal, Panthers. And they'll go with a little jet sweep. It gets 2. 3rd down, Carolina. They have to get into the end zone here. Newton. He will step right and dump it off. Incomplete, intended for Alexander. So Carolina got their field goal 3-0, and we'll do a little simulating now. Very slow start for Tampa, but here's our next drive getting underway, and we're making progress. And now a 3rd and long. We got it. Kendrick Bourne, welcome back to action. 22 Mike Evans. And to begin the 2nd quarter, we get the touchdown. Ronald Jones. We'll watch the next possession we have as Carolina gets it. 21 yards, DJ Moore. 11 to Tobias Alexander as they're into Buccaneer territory. And 25 more. And then DJ Moore with a touchdown. Excellent. 10-7. I have not seen Seattle's score updated yet, but here goes Jones all the way outside. There's another good run. Last episode, I believe he broke 5 tackles. It sure felt like more. But Jones was very effective last episode at creating yards and using both speed and power to do so. Sparks. Oh, man, I thought he was going to get away in time. And no, this can't happen. Tyrus Sparks is down. And Kirk Cousins steps in at quarterback. Please say Sparks is okay. Kirk Cousins. First throw is complete and will get good yardage. I'm sure Cousins has thrown a few passes this year. Backups always do for some reason in the simming. But Kirk Cousins now stepping in week 17. It's 3rd and 4. Cousins to the outside. It's caught, and we do not get the first down. We'll just have to see if Sparks returns. Carolina has it. They'll dump it off. And good tackle, MJ Stewart. Let's see if we can force a punt here and actually get some decent field position. Cam on 2nd down. Pressure there from Ngakoue. And he chases him into Robert Cush, who brings him down at the 5. I love teamwork at pass rusher. Love when pressure can force one player into another. 3rd and 17. Cam steps up and checks it down at the 1. Nice tackle. We're going to get this stop in the football. But who's going to be at quarterback for Tampa when we take the field again? Will it be the backup Kirk Cousins? Or will, after a short punt, Tyrus Sparks be back in the game? Well, that is Kirk Cousins under center. 2 tight ends on the field. And he goes play action. Watch out, Cousins! He's going down. Back at midfield. Good field position. Might go to waste here. We're setting up a screen. Here goes Ronald Jones picking up blocks downfield. Good play. Can Cousins get us inside the Carolina 32? Pressure is sent. Cousins steps up. And now he's got to make a decision. Come on, Kirk! You got the extra time. Let's take a look at this play and see if there was anything he could have done. 4 verticals is a bad play because it's a schematic thing. You're not going to get open without speed or a bad play call. And there is no separation. So he needs the scramble right there. The offense is stalling without Tyrus Sparks. Halftime approaches. Carolina, 1st down, Samuel. As the 2-minute warning approaches, Lopez 1st down. 21 more to DJ Moore. They're getting some big plays and now a penalty to help them out. 1st down, Samuel. Touchdown, Alexander. It's not looking good, especially if Sparks isn't returning. Let's go to the 2nd half. Let's sim one more drive, and then we'll check the injury report. Let's see if defense can get a stop. Even better interception, Devin White. Now, what is the deal with Tyrus Sparks? I'm afraid to check the injury reports. He is out for the game, but that is all. So it will not keep him out of postseason action. That is extremely good news for us. It also means that William Linsley is now the backup quarterback for today's game, as I do have 3 healthy quarterbacks on the active roster. So this won't be like an Evan Mann situation from the Cardinals series if anything happens to Kirk Cousins. But if we can't begin to make a game out of this, I'm going to start pulling other starters. Tampa has it now at the 10, and Ronald Jones gets us a couple yards. And I'm really waiting for an update down below. Come on, show me the Seattle score. I need to know if they're losing by 20. If so, I can pull everybody else. Handoff. Ronald Jones ahead to the 5. It's 3rd down, Tampa. I guess we could somehow get a 1st down. I'd be impressed. But now, we've got to find a way with Cousins. He fires for the touchdown! Cousins to Jordan Leggett. There it is. Tampa makes it a 1-score game. Oh, wow, a big penalty there on Devin White. Who is he covering all the way down there to draw a PI? Well, 3rd and 13, they keep converting. They get a big play every time they need it, and Devin White fixes things with the 2nd interception he's had today. All right, I'll take it. 17-14, we take over with Kirk Cousins lining up out of the shotgun. Cousins fires left. It's knocked away. Yes, yes, milestones are nice. Show me the Seattle Seahawks score, please. Here's Cousins floating. Incomplete, knocked away from Howard. Maybe the next one will show me the score. I'm staying in because it's showing NFC scores right now. Maybe I have a decent chance. I don't care how many yards Will Height had. Heck of a punt by Pinion. And let me guess. Seattle's up 21-10. So we need to keep the starters out there. We need to win this game for the top seed. Here we go. Defense again. Handoff left. David is there, and he's got a little help. Last episode, the running game looked strong. Today, the exact opposite. Neither team doing much in that department. Here's Cam throwing across the middle, and he's a yard shy of the marker. 3rd down and inches. They'll hand it off, and that is awful close. But I think he got it. Everybody in tight. Another give, and now some daylight opens up, and that's the best run all day for either team. Tobias Alexander ahead to the 48. Cam hands this one, and that is a beautiful run stop there by number 22, Page. Jerome Page just threw the receiver aside and made the play. Excellent run defense. Handoff all the way to the right side. Tackle made near the 45. 3rd quarter nearly complete. They'll try Burton again, and he's going to get there. We had Devin White coming through. He had to turn the corner to make the tackle. Oh, I simmed it to get past the quarter change. 17 yards, DJ Moore. So, yeah, they're probably getting points on this possession. We'll try to keep them to 3. Fake from Newton. Resetting and firing to the end zone. Oh, my, it's a touchdown. Fitting that between 2 defenders, it's DJ Moore. Wow. A pinpoint throw from Cam Newton one more time. Feels like DJ Moore is having a career day today. It has to be close to over 150 yards, I'd say. Somewhere in that ballpark. Tampa has it now, and we're down 10. Does Kirk Cousins have a comeback ready? We need comeback Kirk. He's going long downfield. Godwin brings it down. Well, we had to get that one. A big play from Cousins, and now on 1st and 10, avoid the pressure. That hasn't happened a single time today. Every time pressure's arrived, it's resulted in a sack. 2nd down and 19 as we spread out this defense with 4 receivers. Empty look against the blitz. Down goes Kirk Cousins. 3rd and 25. Maybe another deep ball to Chris Godwin right here. Cousins has time and checks it down underneath to DeMarcus Lodge. Now, we probably should go for it here. Do we? You bet. 4th and 18. This could be game right here. And it's Cousins out of the shotgun. Faking to Jones. He fires across the middle, and it's broken up for Mike Evans. Carolina takes over. Down 10 right now. I have pulled starters out of the game. I just don't feel like we're going to have a great chance of pulling this off today. So I just want to lower our injury risk. While Seattle down below is now in a closer game. San Francisco, can they help us out? They're only down 3. So a lot of backups out there. Cam throws it. Uh-oh, Alexander. He's got close to the 1st down yardage. I'm assuming Devin White with his speed would have easily made that play. 3rd down and short now. Can we make the stop? They'll probably run it right up the middle, but it's a throw. Cam. Oh, too easy. Right up the middle, and there goes Alexander, and that will be another 1st down. Cam hands it again. Spinning through is Alexander for 7 yards. On third down, they'll try another run, but this time we're prepared for it. So the Panthers will not be going up by 2 scores at least. And we'll see somehow if we can get 2 touchdowns. And by the way, Kirk Cousins is not out there. This is a chance to see what William Linsley can do. He is, I believe, an undrafted rookie quarterback. But now, 16 weeks on the bench. Linsley firing deep on his first attempt. It's caught! Showing no fear and finding DeMarcus Lodge for 23 yards. They're going to challenge it. I think that was a catch. It's upheld. Okay. What's next for William Linsley? Good first impression from the 45. Linsley caught again into Panther territory. Kendrick Bourne. Linsley facing the rush. Got it away, but Dallas Tolbert dropped the football. I put as many backups out there as I could. Third down and 4 Tampa. Linsley drops it off. Caught by Diamond Crutchfield, but he did not convert, so it's 4th and 2. How? Should be 4th and 1, right? Well, here's the spot to keep the drive going. Linsley, what's he got? He will hand it. Crutchfield, first down. New set of downs for Tampa. Time to throw 2. That's weird. As Crutchfield picks up 6. A fake from Linsley. On 2nd and 4. Deep shot. It is caught for the touchdown. William Linsley to DeMarcus Lodge. And we have all of our timeouts. I feel like I need to get some starters out there on defense at least. This one is not over yet. Carolina up 6 as starters return on defense. And they'll try a run. And wow, we are struggling to make this stop. Maybe I should have kept the backups out there. Come on, make the play. Sweep right. First down. Carolina. There is the most anticlimactic moment of this series as the backups did exactly what they had to do in spectacular fashion, and the starters on defense just let them down in the matter of 2 plays. So Carolina, wisely taking their kneel downs here, will walk out of here with a win. By the way, Seattle and San Francisco tied. We blocked a field goal. Many things are happening. This game is over. So Seattle, they're a half game up on us, aren't they? They just won the #1 seed by tying. I'm pretty sure. Well, that was a football game. Cam, 3 touchdowns, picked off twice by Devin White. Well, what quarterback played best in this game? They had very similar numbers. Linsley outplayed Cousins, though, I know that. If Sparks gets hurt in the playoffs, who comes in? I don't know. I really don't know. Heck of a game for DeMarcus Lodge. I guess that last possession. That was pretty cool. Backups almost got it done. I wanted to see Linsley get one more chance. We've made it to the postseason, and we will not be playing on Wild Card Weekend. We are not the #1 seed. We are the #2 seed. I think. Seahawks 10-6. But they tied. Madden, what happened? The Seahawks tied. They didn't get credit for it, so they should be the top seed. If we go to week 17, oh, was that game not final? Apparently San Francisco won in overtime. I must have been seeing that incorrectly. Well, thank you, San Francisco. We couldn't get it done, but thanks to you, we are the NFC's top seed after all. How about that? That was easily the best season of this series. We actually played well before like week 12. So 3rd straight year making the postseason, and we'll see what awaits us. Devin White, player of the week. I thought it would be William Lindsley. Injury situation. 3 players are hurt, 4 are on the injury report. David Johnson cannot be returned. He's still recovering from the torn rotator cuff. Our first playoff opponent this year will be the Los Angeles Rams at home in Tampa. Why don't we check on Wild Card Round and see what exactly happened? Well, the Chargers got an easy win over Tennessee. Dallas over Carolina, who did clinch thanks to that win over us, but can't make it past the first round. Ezekiel Elliott's just too good. Then it was the Ravens over Houston in a very high-scoring game. That one looks entertaining. 28-14 Rams over Lions. So here's what is remaining. Final 8 teams. David Johnson still can't be returned, but if we win next episode against the Rams, we're going to be able to take him off injured reserve and have him for the postseason, where he didn't play for us all year. He got hurt back in the preseason, and wow, there are some injuries here for the Rams. Todd Gurley, Marcus Peters, Aaron Donald, Gerald Everett, Austin Blythe, all starting players, I'm assuming. And we'll see who they still have. That is a lot of injuries to handle. It's impressive they won their first game given all the injuries. Brandon Cooks, John Johnson, Richard Martinez, Jared Goff, Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods. Still a lot of talent on this team, and it looks like they don't have Gurley, but they do have Darrell Henderson, who is an 82 overall now. So he's progressed decently. Their receivers are very good, and they're all healthy. So it looks like they're prepared to handle at least some of these injuries. Maybe not so much Aaron Donald, however. They'll have to figure that one out. But that is our matchup. I think it'll be a tough game, even though they have some key injuries, but we should be able to take advantage of his secondary. You'd have to assume. So that is going to bring, not this episode to an end. I still have things to do. What am I thinking? We have to check out Ollie Sparks. This season, Ollie Sparks had 3.7 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns playing behind Darius Geis. Nothing impressive. He did have star development, so it's not superstar or superstar X Factor. And it doesn't seem... Oh no, he has progressed quite a bit, hasn't he? Wasn't he a 74 when he was drafted? So he's already a 79. But why don't we check on our numbers now? Tampa Bay had a very good season, going 10-6. Tyrus Sparks had 30 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. He does have a skill point I'll spend at the beginning of the next episode. But here's what he's done now in his career, putting together 3 impressive seasons. We all know the running game was a big disappointment this year, but we did manage to barely rush for 1,000 yards as a team. Ronald Jones had 508, 3.7 per carry, very similar numbers to Ollie Sparks. Chris Godwin fell short of 1,000 yards, so did Mike Evans, but the passing game was once again a major strength as we saw DeMarcus Lodge break out. For the offensive line, I think they were much improved. I think that the free agent moves were smart. J.C. Treader allowed just 2 sacks this year, so I feel very good about this team going into the playoffs. J.J. Watt, 18 sacks. Vita Vea, 6.5 with 49 tackles. I think he had an outstanding season. Devin White had 5 interceptions. Very good to see. Matt Gay, 21 of 27. He actually missed 2 short-range field goals and was 7 of 11 on the deep kicks. So that is our matchup going into the postseason. I think our team is in pretty good shape to make a run. We ended up with the number 7 defense, and I know it says like the number 18 offense or whatever, but we had, a top 6 passing game with a bottom 2 rushing game. We just beat the Raiders by 2 yards. And we had the last rushing touchdowns. So the running game might not be a great help for us, but with Tyrus Sparks, I think we have a chance to go and win anyway. Let's just check on league leaders and then the awards and wrap this one up. Aaron Rodgers led the league in yards this season, most touchdowns. Jacoby Brissett, who also had 19 interceptions, that also led the league with Jameis Winston. On the ground, Ezekiel Elliott, a lot more yards than our entire team. Receiving, Michael Thomas, way out in front with 1,500 plus. Not that many 1,000-yard receivers, though. Deshaun Hamilton, nice year for him. I'm assuming Watt led the league in sacks. He probably did, but he's not shown on this menu. And 5 interceptions led the league. Devin White, nice job. Awards time. Marcus Mariota's MVP. Didn't he already do that once? And why is he winning it to begin with? I really want to know. Paul Ranson, Coach of the Year, the 14-1-1 Bills. Wow, I had no idea they were having such a good season. Ezekiel Elliott, Offensive Player of the Year. Aaron Donald on defense. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Wade Mann. Ollie Sparks came in 3rd place. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Mike Birch. Jerome Page came in 3rd. I'm assuming the injury had a big effect on that. And then more awards here. Doesn't appear like any go to Tampa Bay, so we'll check out the AFC quick. Lawrence Hitchens. And the rest of the awards. All right, everybody, the playoff picture is set. Are the Bills still in it, by the way? The top team in the league. They are hosting the Ravens. So we'll see what happens next time out. Buccaneers and Rams. Who's going to the NFC title game? We'll find out very soon. Thank you all for watching today's episode. Hope you had a good time with it. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And have a great day, everybody. I'll see you again soon.